My name is Angengra, and I love my life. Grab a coffee, and I'll tell you all about it. These are the Rouge Chronicles. Hi everyone, it's Thursday. Throwback Thursdays on the Rouge Chronicles. So I thought it would be interesting today if I went around town and I found a few people to answer this question. What was your favorite meal growing up? Who made it for you and why did you like it? Here's what some of you had to say.
Ça en anglais ou en français?
Oh, it's going to be in English.
In English, okay.
Hi, Brad!
Okay, so my favorite meal growing up, I'm not sure where to look, so I'm trying to look at the camera.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, so my favorite meal growing up was this white spaghetti that my dad would do, and it was really simple. It was just white spaghetti with ground beef, onions, and I don't know what he had a magic touch, but it would all come together. And it was delicious, and it's still delicious to this day. And every time I go to my parents' house and I smell it, it's like it's a time machine. My taste buds are like, and all of a sudden I'm 10 years old again, and I'm helping out with the dishes.
That's awesome. Thank you.
No problem.
Here I have the beautiful check-in with me. How are you?
Good, how are you, man?
I am well. So, what was your favorite meal growing up?
I honestly have to say my favorite meal was chicken noodle soup. For some reason, it just soothed me and calmed me down at the end of the day.
Do you still have it?
I do.
Good night for chicken noodle soup.
Yeah, any day is good day.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
A bun called a buttery, and they were so flaky and so yummy. That was my favorite thing growing up.
So, seeing as you're watching everything that you eat like I am, are you craving one right now?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Go get one.
Go get one.
Bye.
Bye.
Here in my own store, I have one of my very best friends, Yvon. So, Yvon, what was your favorite meal growing up?
I have to say my favorite meal was made by my great-grandmother, Marie-Jeanne Legault. And it's a very fond memory I have from her because we would go there every Sunday. She would make us those homemade pogos. She would make the batter, and that was a treat for us. I remember growing up, and it was my mère Legault who made our homemade pogos, and it was a special treat every Sunday.
Are you eating that for supper?
No, because unfortunately, they never wrote the recipes right. So it was a handful of that, and whatever of that, and then mixed together and turned out always perfect.
So I'm going to put it out there, Yvon. If Francine or Françoise hear this, they might know what the recipe is and we'll get it out to you.
Even my mom tried, and it's just not the same, right?
Word is out there, guys. We need the recipe. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
And of course, my gorgeous husband, Bill Gingras. Hello.
Hi.
What was your favorite meal growing up?
Well, first off, let me apologize for not shaving in the last 5 hours.
I didn't tell him. Too bad.
And I would have to say, beyond a doubt, whenever my mom would whip up a stew, it was by far my favorite meal. Still to this day, you know firsthand.
I hate stew.
You make a stew, and I'm all over that. It was comfort food for me, and my mom made it. Not all my siblings liked it, so there was more for me, which was great. And as anyone who's a stew lover, they know that having it days later, it's even better.
I make a good stew, by the way.
You do make a great stew.
He also likes fried bologna, but that's a whole other story.
Yeah, it's not the best thing for you, but the stew, absolutely.
So for supper, you're having grilled cheese. How's that?
That sounds great. I love grilled cheese.
Thank you.
All right.
And I'm here now with my friend Rick. Grew up with him. Known him for 20 years because we're not old, right? So what was your favorite meal growing up?
My favorite meal was shepherd's pie that my mom used to make for me, and she still does once in a while.
Do you make it?
I make it, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I make it.
Is that what you're having for supper tonight?
Nope, homemade soup tonight.
Oh, yay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
So I guess the only thing left to say is what my favorite meal was growing up, and it was Spanish rice. Whenever we'd have a hard day, I would come home and my mom would make it for us. It had tomatoes and ground beef and spices and rice, and it had that comfort food feeling. And to this day, when I have a bad day, I sometimes have it even though I'm not supposed to anymore. But I still cheat, and I still have that feeling once in a while. So that was it. That was our first Throwback Thursdays. Thank you to all who agreed to be on my video podcast, and I will see you soon. Have a great night.